Alright, this will be my last video of the night, I'm fairly certain. It is the level 50 Weaver quest that starts the Weaver storyline for the Heavensward expansion. It is given to us by Redolent Rose in Ul'dah, and it's called the Social Knitwork. K Nancy I Tom WORK. Like network, but knitwork. Here we go. Greetings, Mercy. I trust you haven't let your needlework lapse since last we spoke. I'm busy as ever, of course. The orders come and go and come. Sometimes I miss when I could wander abroad to study fashion, but that time is long past. The burden of being a guild master, I suppose. But you, my friend, are free as a bird, aren't you? I wonder if I mightn't travel vicariously through you, Mercy. I'd love nothing more than to learn what the seamstresses have dreamed up during the Holy Sea's isolation. Yes, you could work there as a proper weaver, learning the tastes of lords and ladies alike. If you serve a noble house, all the better. I suppose that does raise the question of which noble house, of course. I have no connections in the Holy See, I'm afraid, and my knowledge of Ishgard is limited. Well, save for House Helenarte. I used to pronounce this Helenarte, and then I read it closer, and it's H-A-I-L-L-E Nancy A-R Tom E. Helenarte, maybe. Their sigil is a red rose upon a field of black. A rose is a rose, a rose is a rose is a rose, as they say, and if one of their guardsmen has any wit, then you may well land a commission. Failing that, I will leave you to your own devices. Good luck. Why does somebody need help getting the ether currents in Dawn Trail? Just use the frickin'... We have a compass for that exact reason. You have a compass and you have plus quests, and that's literally all you need. Let's see if they take my very... There you go. Okay, we go to the last vigil Ethernet here. Okay, and we have Bartolo, or Bartolot. It's spelled Bartolot, but, you know, they have French pronunciations, so who knows for sure. Here's Bartolo, in front of House Helenarte, maybe. Have we worked for a weaver? No, lass, I'm afraid we've not got the guild for such now. By the way I hear it, House Durandare's rolling in the coin. Make your pitch to one of their guards. Mayhap they'll throw some custom your way. I would say the Jeweled Crozier is closer, but... yeah. If I teleported to the Jeweled Crozier, I'd have to like run up and around these stairs, so I don't think it'd be that much closer. Anyway, we go west. Here is a guard named Fremonsis. I think it's a pretty good pronunciation. Outside of a house. Work? I can't promise you anything, miss. It's above my station. Ah, but one moment. I do remember hearing that Madame Glenda was looking for one with your skills. She's a widow of a noble and the most devout soul in Ishgard. I imagine you'll find her in Saint Raymonald's Cathedral. Which I can't get to directly. I gotta go around about. Make sure my camera isn't zoomed in so far that I have another occurrence like the one I had with the blacksmithing quest where I was looking like straight up at his face and he was looking straight down my bosom. Or face, really, but... In the cathedral, we find Glenda. She is... I would actually say she's human. Female by their facial features. I can't see her ears. But yeah, 60s maybe, late 50s. Why yes, I'm Glenda, and you're a weaver. Praise Halone, you are the... So, there was a voice actor in one of the quests that pronounced it Halone. It's spelled Halone in English, but could be Halone, like the voice actor. You know, in theory, a voice actor gets their pronunciation guide from the writers themselves, but who knows? I don't know. Praise Halone, you're the answer to my prayers. Consider yourself hired. It's my daughter, Averil. I am schooling her in weaving, but no matter what I say, she doesn't learn. I have spent moons working with the child to no avail. I had nowhere to turn but to the Fury, and I begged her for a proper tutor. Now, here you are. Please go to my daughter. I've told her time and again to stay at home, but she is a most willful child, so you'll likely find her idling about near the Ark of the Venerable. It sounds like she has other interests, and I think people should follow their interests, hopefully in a manner which will get them a job in the long run, but that ain't how the world always works, sadly. I also have a very, very strong mind to say that if you have interests, great. If you have hobbies you love, great. If those interests and hobbies don't generally pay well when it comes to employment, do something that gets you good employment first and gives you the time and money outside of your job to mess around with your hobbies in your downtime. Make sure you're not getting yourself a job that you're going to hate. Like you're going to hate every minute of your 40 hours or more per week. But, like, I don't know. It took me 39 years to kind of figure that out. Like, I should have... Well, you know what? No, I went to college thinking I was going to be a high school physics teacher. And probably could have been if I made different choices when it came to my math class in senior year of high school and getting a tutor when I really couldn't figure out calculus because I didn't take pre-calc, and it was a huge class, so I had no really one-on-one time with the teacher, and he was moving faster than I could keep up with, whatever. But my advice that no one will hear or follow if they do hear it is, if you're deciding what you're going to do with your life and your career, and you're going to go to college, make sure you're going to college for something that actually has a career path. And that's hard with AI the way it is these days, and it's getting better, and who knows. But here's Averil, A Victor E-R-I-L, sitting next to a fountain, bundled up, thinking. Cutscene. She stands. Yes, I'm Averil. Did Mother hire you? A pleasure to meet you then. She gives a little bow, curtsy thingy. Hand to chest. I was just taking a breath of air. It's so delightfully fresh here, unlike my stuffy old house. Honestly, I can't stand being stuck indoors. It's always been just me and Mother. She lost Father to the war and took comfort in religion. But now, she's only ever at the cathedral praying, or at home telling me how to talk, how to dress, how to act. She's maybe like early to mid-20s? Like mid-20s, yeah. I wanted to be a chirurgeon to the knighthood. I'd even gotten quite good at conjuring, but would Mother allow it? No, it wasn't maidenly enough. Instead, she saddled me with this insufferable weaving. No offense. Yes, I know she's worried about losing me, but I ask you, what harm is there in me leaving the house? She's trying to keep me trapped in her little bloody cage for all of my life. She looks to the side and is shocked because her mother has joined us. There you are, Averil. And I see you've met your new weaving instructor. Order anything you wish, my girl. Her work can be something you aspire to. But remember, practice makes perfect, so practice. And I've told you 1,000 times that a maid of your birth shouldn't hang about places like this. You belong at home, alongside your loom and rosary. Is that clear? Yes, Mother. And the mom leaves. I'm gonna craft this gal some conjurer's gear, aren't I? And I love it. Let's do it. What am I to do? I can't say no to her. She sacrificed so much, raising me by herself. But I can't live like this forever. So I'm forced to lie. My needlework isn't so bad in reality, but if she knew that... I've no intention of studying under you, kind as you seem to be. I simply have no need to. But since Mother already has you on retainer, I suppose I could do with some new clothes, and my skills aren't equal to yours. So when I find an article I can't make myself, I'll be in touch with my order. Until then. 210,600 experience points, only 945 gil, sad, 120 lightning crystals, and 3 more commercial engineering manuals, which are good for their full benefit up to level 70. Level 53 is the next quest. And Averil, can I sit next to you? If I sit, can I wave? Averil and I wish you good day. Until next time, thank you for watching.